trust me now. People get killed for a 10 grand bill. Mad, innit? Off it. Yes, Maggie. And unfortunately, it's like everything. Unless it crashes and burns, it snowballs. All we can do, people with the same mindset as me, is try and say to that 15-year-old kid there, don't tap into that snowball, lad. It never crashes. You've just got 20 years to be suffering. You'll tap out near the end, skint, traumaed up without a bird, and kids that don't want to know you. Honestly, that's where you end up. Ask them all. Doesn't matter how big they are. Yeah. Who's the most iconic gangster from Liverpool? Who is it? Don't dare say me. I'm nowhere near like these multi-millers. I was a 24-year-old kid. About 50 grand off a mill and went to jail. So I'm financially, I'm nowhere near these. You understand what I'm saying? But it's Curtis Warren, isn't it? He's the most iconic, most richest, got on the big rich list and all this stuff, didn't he? Look at him now. And that's how they all end up if they don't get lifed off or die. They end up like the big man himself. He's a prime example why you don't want to get into it, actually. And look at all the nuggets under him. Granddads, dads, uncles, brothers, sons, all getting double figures. Getting out, skint, nothing. Some dads are dying in jail. Some of these big rich drug dealers out here can't even change their own bed now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Piss in the bed in prison. Honest. You got to understand what that life does to you as an old man. If you're flying for years and then you get to 42 and you got all this dough and this business and this bird and you think you've smashed life and then you get nicked. Bang. Get a 20 shoved up your ass. 25. You're over. It's done. You mightn't even get out the other side. It's like all the dead men walking. That's what I call them. Dead men walking. Anyone in the mid-20s who gets over the 30 wreck are dead men walking. You're never going to see them out here again. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Just don't do you. Don't give a fuse half you. Choose a life, not a knife, lad. It's the angle I come from. It's the angle I've always came from since my release from prison. Nothing's changed, they haven't faltered. I haven't tried to invent another message down there or come up with this or culture bait or get in with the trends. Just screaming the same shit for close to a decade. And it's becoming more obvious to loads of people now what I've been screaming. It's now coming to reality what I'm screaming. Isn't it? So what you got to understand, our jail is what they do to people on our estates. Jail is what they love to do to people from within our communities, not theirs. You've seen the wrongings in theirs when they get nicked, they just get let out. Delayed charges, all this shit, we just get slammed. Who do I mean we? Us, lower class people. Doesn't matter if you've got a mortgage, doesn't matter if you've got 2 cars on the finance and you can drink up. You've got all if you die tomorrow. Nothing. Have you? And it all gets took, doesn't it? Why? Because you never completed your mortgage. I'm telling you, lies. You need to wake up and understand what the we're in. Not them. Not the upper class elite. Not the political elite. You know, not the millionaires and the billionaires. Got to understand what's going on with our communities by them. Look around yourself. Why are you shutting community centres down when you've got billions and billions of pounds of taxpayers' money? Where's the community? Why'd you shut them down in such a hurry? Up and down the country dead fast. Are you telling me that's not deliberate? You are, aren't you? You're just going to say, oh no, it was just funding. Was it? You know when you're seeing all these Unite strikes, what are you seeing on the front line? Do you want me to tell you what you're seeing? White, middle-class Englishmen, white, English-class black men. That's what you're seeing on the front lines, on the pickets. I wonder why that is. I wonder why their jobs are getting targeted. Come on, wake up, lads, get on the programme. It is what it is, it's right before your eyes. It's all over the place. It's there in abundance. If you can't see it, you're daft, aren't you? Daft, mate. If you can't see what's like out there, you just mightn't be able to. That's again another advantage of mine. Why? Because I've been in a box down there for well over a decade, while you have been in a box where you are for double that. Caught up in telly, caught up in news, social media. I've had none of this shit. I've come out and went, whoa, what's wrong with everyone? And everyone calls once, look at that sort, he's lost the plot. I'm losing the plot because of what it's like out there. That's why half of yous are losing the plot, because of what's like out there. I'm telling you. Anyway, keep it real, people. Probably got people there trying to shut me account down all day, every post, everything thing. Mad, aren't they? I don't really say nothing, you know, but you know when I go into like 2 hours, 3 hours, and I've been up all night, that's just the way I am. And then I'm exhausted a little bit in the brain, and then they come in, whoa. And it's like a glass house, isn't it? Dead strong and protective, but very fragile if it wants to be, isn't it? So for example, if you've got a kid there with 20 pebbles in his hand, and he's throwing one stone, then another one after it, then another one after it, then another one. By the time he gets to 20 stones, he's shattered the glass, hasn't he? He's in. Once he's in, everything's coming in. The rain, the sleet, the rats, aren't they? And then that's it, lah. I just go triggered, and then just lose my account, and then I go quiet for a week. Every time I go quiet, it's because I can't get live. It's not because I don't want to be involved, it's because I can't get live. So don't be thinking, oh, where is he? Why isn't he doing his live? Or he's not consistent, Tim. Trust me, I'm the most consistent on this app when I'm able to go live. Telling you that I put hours in. Shifts, mate. Just to promote the message, though. There's no gain there. I can sit on here from like now till 4 in the morning and go away with 21 quid. Why? Because I don't battle. I don't sit here and battle and expect you to help me win this kid who we've never met in our lives. If I want to start manipulating and monopolising it all, I'll just get a best mate on here and match him all night. Then work on another best mate, go, yeah, on you. And then I've 3 or 4 best mates who can just live with every other night, milking the life out of you. Like the rest of them. But I'm just not like them, am I? You must have worked that out by now, lad. I'm not like them people. Am I? I'm just not like them, lad. They need coke and drink to be confident on stage. That's the difference, really. I've got self-confidence and self-worth, and they've got like synthetic confidence and synthetic work. If you understand what I'm saying there. So you know when you've got someone who abuses steroids, right? You've got synthetic confidence there. synthetic and mad. And when he comes off it, there's the real McCoy there, weakest no heart. It's the same with some cokeheads and that. Loads of cokeheads are like that. You noticed it, haven't you? You can be with a kid and he's just sweet. It comes Friday night, he has been one. And he turns into a gangster, doesn't he? He just turns into this naughty head, plotting for mass murders and that. It's like that, yeah. Fucking hell, lad, where'd you get that rough stuff from? It's got you going mad. Yes, Josie becoming a team member. Danzo, Kerry. It's a valid point though, you know. It's a valid point when I make this. If one of your kids puts any substance in his body, a legal substance, they're already addicted by sugar as kids. That's what the sweets are for, to get them an addiction, to keep all alive. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because anything we put in, we get addicted to. Anything. Anything. Honest to God. You're already addicted to food, so I'm not talking particulars in food. You know, don't start coming in going, I can't get addicted to gherkins. Do you understand what I'm saying? But food's like a category of things, and you're addicted to food. Doesn't matter what's in the category. But anything else, doesn't matter what it is, you know. Anything synthetic that you put in your body, regardless of what it is, you're addicted to it for forever. Forever. Truth, like, you know, we're being out for a few days and I've left her on the side. Horrendous, mate. Horrendous. Like a load of Indians with laptops chasing me as soon as I stepped in the front room. As soon as I come through that door, I had about a million Indians with laptops. Going, do you want to buy this? Do you want to buy that? Go, get out. Only had a banana. Honest. Sitting there drinking me water and that. Picking me water up with the toenails and shit. Got me sick. Had to chase them. Got me neighbour in. Neighbour went sick. And everywhere. Honestly, God, I don't know how they slipped in that fast. They're just everywhere. Behind that counter, that counter, that counter, security there, driving that van, bottom over there on a bike. Like, where's all come from? Saying nothing, slipping in. We're all tracked up down there, focusing on this. We've got ding 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 ding. We've had about 100 ding 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 dong ding 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 dong bang dong ding 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 from all over the gaff, just flowing in on everything that moves. Your ma, your sister, on a ponytails like it's a horse. Would you like them, curry? Hey, curry. Oh well, let's calm down, Darren. We don't want to lose his platform, do we, people? I'm just tired. Ignore me, that. Yes, Brandy. Everyone that's kicking in there. Jasmine, Mad Catter, Craig. I got the... I think it just stunned a little, you know. Putting too much power in it. That's what it is, couldn't tie it. Needs the finesse. Be water, my friend. Flow. Instead of going, it should be. Know what I'm saying? It's back. I know what it's after. It's after from now. So watch. It'll come. Yes, Lisa Lux, classical CPR. Oh, here we go. Manny, Miriam. It's just one of those little flies. It's an Indian. He's floating around. I got the rest out, didn't I? chase the rest with me neighbour. Must be one just lingering there somewhere. A fruit fly, that's what it is, yeah. Fruit flies. Fruit fly, fruit flies. This isn't stale, I've only just opened this. So it must be stale if it's attracting the fruit fly, mustn't it? They only go for dead shit, don't they, like stale shit? Or do they? Where did they even come from? Did they come from the fruit? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me them flies come out of these bananas, like. No. Now, honest to God, the amount of food I've cut out because the mad shit going on with it, I was thinking, no, not bananas. Please. It's one of the only things I eat. Don't take the banana away from me. I don't know what I'd do. If it went, what would I do with you, banana? Bit of an actor, aren't I? Just a little one. See, every time I start chilling, the cunt just goes, just turn me head in. Can't even eat a banana in peace. Feel dead emotional off that and then. Do you know a banana? Banana Man, what a guy he was, really. Who else was great back in the day? He-Man. Say my name, sun shines through the rain. Our whole life so lonely, and then can ease the pain. I don't want to lose this feeling. Ooh. I know you wanted me to kick in there with Close Your Eyes, didn't you? Shall I do it again? Shall I rewind? Shall I pump up the beat? God's saying some singer, listen lad, if you knew you'd know. You don't know so you never knew. Work that one out there, lad. If you knew, you'd know. You don't know, so you never knew. Just one off the tongue. You heard it here first. Nowhere else. Trust me. I'm real and stuff, I don't even believe it. Well, don't even know it. I see them like 10 months later and go, I said that on a live. Look at him robbing it. I'm just not lying, man. It's mad. Anyway, keep it real, people. I've had a magnificent 24, 6, 36, 29, 69. How many hours together there with me, Fambo? A little bit of tension this morning. Lack of sexual contact, you get what I'm saying? We're really that hot and bothered, aren't we? You know what I mean? Cooped up in a hotel room, loving it. I'm celibate. I'm celibate till we get a house and just go, wow. Another kid. I want another child, so I've just gone wild. Child, wild, wild child, in I go. Child, wild, wild child, with the flow. And now I'm in, I'm going deep. She wants to sleep, but I'm a creep. Going in there with the tongue and that on a sharp one. Pointy. Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? I must be strong. and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven. Oi, oi, what's happening, sweet cheeks? Shooting down the shop for some skins and biff. Wanna give you half a jabber? Would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? Would you help me stay if I saw you in heaven? You know that. I'll find my way through night and day, 'cause I know I just can't stay here in heaven. I'm only messing, people, chill out. Having a buzz. I'm buzzing. Yes. Subtle whistler you lie, you know that fella. Been doing it since a kid, lad, so you're meant to have a certain skill if you've been doing it since a kid, innit? The skills you've developed, I couldn't. Why? Because I'm locked in a box. So I'm just finding things to do with nothing to do it with. But what I've got, especially when you're in the block as a kid, mate, and you're kicking off, and then you're just not a strip cell because it's unlawful. So they just strip everything out your cell, but don't put you in a strip cell, so it's not unlawful. So you just sat in there for like 28 weeks. You end up a bit tapped. What you start doing? Whistling. And when you hear someone whistling in jail, you just think, wow, he's tapped in. I'm tapped because I whistle. Should try, you know, it's box for your lungs. Trust me, that's why my lungs are dead strong, you know, because of the whistling. Whistling is better for your lungs than running. No, go and do the maths, lad, trust me on that. I read that years ago, it just made me better at whistling. You know when you suck in and whistle out, you get more air out your lungs. So say you sit here now and you go and get as much as you can out. If you whistle, you'll get that stale shit stuck. Clears it better. Oh, let's give it a go, lad. It's not why I whistle, it's just an added bonus for my efforts of whistling. Get what I'm saying? Me and my little world, eh? You hear me, lad? Me and my little world. Like your little world. No one gives a shit. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But don't you really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall and the major lift. The powerful king composed Hey! Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Just ignore me, people. I'm messing with me vocals. The more you mess with them, the better they get, believe it or not. People call it practice. But because I'm not a professional, I'm messing, joking with it. More excitement, more development, more productive. Trust me. No stress, no contract, no one this, no one that. Just me enjoying myself with music. It's where you develop the best. Smooth mother sometimes, aren't I? Sometimes I've just got to pat myself on the back, you know. Normally when I'm tired. There was a secret chord that David played and he pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you her kitchen chair. She broke your throat and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Could have carried on, I was getting out of breath. But you see the tonage there, kids? Maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew ya. It's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not someone who's seen the light. It's cold, it's broken. Hey! Better stop, my neighbours going sick. No, the other night when I was doing my karaoke, like 3 bells before I went to the gym and then lost me live. Do you know what's in here? I went down in the office the next morning. We've had a complaint. One of your neighbours said you're singing. I went, yeah, I thought it was 9 o'clock. As soon as I realised it wasn't 9 o'clock in the morning, I just stopped and went back to bed. Just had to pull a fast one. It's what it's like in these gaffs, people. Honest to God. The neighbours are going to But it is what it is, like, you only live once. You know, you got to be careful with that life you've got. It's very precious, mate. You know, but being yourself in your own surroundings, you know, if you've got to move to be yourself, move. If you've got to get kicked off this to be yourself, get kicked off this. Don't let this control you. That's what it's doing a lot. You see all these creators, you might as well say they're controlled. They are shit scared to lose the platform, so they're adapting to the rules and regulations and not saying this, not getting on that, no. So all them that never lose their sights, they're just like, go on then, go with the flow. Do you understand? Don't go against the grain, because you'll get your sight shut down. Do you understand what I mean? Like, that's, loads of them are doing it. shit scared to lose the platforms, mate. So falling into line, like millions. Millions of you just fell into line. Shit scared to lose your platforms, aren't you? Seen how many platforms I've lost in 8 years? Honest to God. Honest to God. On every like Instagram, Twitter, before Musk. I'm telling you, it's going to land in the eye or something and fly up if I don't get it. I'm telling you now, mate. I'm flying. Well, we got all the little creatures in, begging it, screaming for a mention, just not getting where I want. We're having a buzz here, lad. And sit there with your snitch finger, mate. Like that. I'm a wrongin', man. I'm a wrongin'. Let's get him shut down. I'm a wrongin'. It's what you're doing. Well, because it's on social media, it's not the same thing. You know what? I come on here and go, you little snide, drug dealing scumbag rat, and just go, pfft. But the same drug dealer will sit behind profiles like this and ring Crime Stoppers and all that on the boys. Honest to God, not lying, man. It's what they're like in Liverpool. Don't know what they're like by yours. Honestly, the game kids are in jail. Simple as that. The ones that can cause serious harm to the state get sort of took off the streets. Oh yeah, it's for drug dealing. Oh yeah, it's for this. Oh yeah, it's for that. But for really, it's because that's the game kid on the estate, and if it goes off, he's the one that's going to pop a bullet at the feds. Need him off the streets for the next 20 while we go to our motions. So all the game kids are getting whipped off your streets, willy-nilly like this. Ping, 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 ping. What's left behind? The snitches that have cooperated. Like your Herberts. Understand what I'm saying to you? No? One day you will. Yeah, I've been the bad guy in the corner down there getting screamed at by all them snitches, haven't I? I'm the wrong and I'm this, I'm that, but trust me, lad. Open your eyes and just look. Just look around, drug dealers are the wearing rats on your estate. I'm not on about your little pop dealers, although they're little slimy rats getting involved in the madness now. They're kids manipulated by these cunts. These don't even know what they're getting involved in. That's why I'm here. Do you understand what I mean? That's why I'm like that. Yo, kid, what are you doing? Call yourself a leader, a gangster, when you're running around for this dickhead, taking all his risk. Some of them will take that and snap both ways. Some will go, yeah, right, and I'm off and get my own thing going. But the other kid will go, you know what? Right, lad, he's been bullying me. Because that's what they're getting. Because most of the kids that get up in a mess, they're dependent on cannabis, you know. And before you know it, they're working for the kid. And before you know it, they're getting in debt with the kid. Before you know it, he's sitting on all sorts, not just weed now. That's just one angle in. You get dealers in Liverpool deliberately giving a parcel to a kid, and because the kid's spot on, they can see the kid that are good at grafting and they want them, so they trap them. And this is what they'll do, they'll give them a parcel. He'll know where the parcel gets stored and he'll just send some kids in to steal a parcel. Or he'll give them a lecky bike on drip. Do you want a lecky bike? You pay me monthly. Get his lecky bike stolen, put an extra £5,000 on it, you can pay whatever, and then he's got him. These are the tricks they do to the kids on the streets, you know. I'm not lying, lad. It is, lad. Messy, mate. And that's without mentioning the serious offences towards these boys by some of these drug dealers who are that way inclined on the sly. Loads of lads suffering, little drug dealers. Telling you, mate. Some dirty drug dealers, you know, old school drug dealers in the city of Liverpool. Messy though. You've only got to look at what the company. Look at the company. Yeah, look at like Yeah, when you speak about Big Perps, I won't say his full name, but you know what I mean, don't you? When you think about Big Perps, so listen to this, right? This is how I came across Big Perps. Remember some girl got hit by a car. I've picked her up, took her to a Dar's house. This Dar was an head. I'm around this fella then for years, and he was one of his associates. So that's how I first met him. And I was there with this fella when he warned him. He warned Aachen. This is what he said, this along these lines: do not go near Darren or his brothers. I won't, Tommy, I won't, I promise you. That's when I was a kid. I told him the same thing years later. But I was getting on well with him for years until the Willie Moore shit went bang. I weren't like, just because of my connection through Tommy. I could be out all day, go to my ma's, walk in, and I sat in the kitchen, drinking tea and eating biscuits with my ma. Hi Darren, I just thought I'd call in and have some tea and biscuits with your mum, is that okay? And I'd be like, sound Aachen lad. Billy will be there going, what are you doing lad? Why? Because Billy was a Farley and Aachen was a Gildea in like when it comes to gang like firms, and there was conflict between them. You know what I've done to him? Shh, be gone in a minute. When I'll be back now, Aachen. Slipped out. Billy with him for about. He's one of them fellas that just doesn't go away, and because he's huge. And he's just like, you find it difficult to go, you know what, Aachen, just off lad, get out with your gaff, mate. Honestly, even when he's just there, you know these kids, you know when you see he's talking to these kids, he's got them shook. Get on this. So yes, I'm not lying, you know. I'm in the magistrate's court. And I've gone down there with like Danny Garvey and some other kids. We've gone into, and he's always there, and he's always in the juvenile courts, locating witnesses, trying to jeopardise cases, and that's what he's in there for, really. But while he's in there, he takes advantage of the amount of male population that come through the door. And it's like the court building let him. No, I'm not lying, mate. The court building let him. I don't give a shit, he was doing it every day. In the court building, in corridors with cameras, and he was just doing it. So I've gone into my court, left Garvey outside, I can only remember Danny. Left Danny outside, gone in my court, got bail, come out, looking for Garvey. There's Garvey. Down this corridor, I said, Garvey. What the fuck? Walk closer to the noise. Stay in the corner, you got Garvey. I'm not lying. In a squat position with Aachen Arabiki, frog in his neck. So Aachen's sitting on here with his feet touching the floor, that's how tall he was, telling Garvey to squat, get up, let's see if you can lift me. But Garvey's like this, look. Trying to get up with his neck on my man's Mad, innit? Mad lad. I just went, Aachen, you frack, get off him. Oh, sorry, Darren. I was just seeing how strong he is. Have you felt his arms? I said, Aachen! Honest to God. Not lying, lad. Obviously, Tommy died when I was early, so that sort of detached me from all that fame. And then I couldn't mix with the Farleys and all that. So I became a lone wolf. I was a lone wolf anyway. I think that's why he latched onto me. Right up his street I was. I know what he was doing to me. Getting me ready. Would have been running around. If he was still alive, I'd have a body count of about 20, I reckon. It's a shadow of a doubt. That's how the dynamics were changing. It was going that way. Like, when Tommy Gildea passed away, it was the end of an era in Liverpool. Honest. And that's not me just being a fan of Tommy or whatever. I'm just saying, when Tommy Gilday passed away in the city of Liverpool, it was the end of an era. It was a completely new, different flow from there on, because the young firms come in the power vacuum and took the power. And that's when the real shit kicked in with drugs and this and that. I don't know. Don't get it wrong, they were tapping into it. They were one of the first to tap into it, actually. That firm. So you see, Willie Moore was Tommy's partner when I first met Tommy. So when I first met Tommy as a kid, he's partners with Willie Moore, the man that tried to kill me years later and killed Craig. So you know when I say the people that come to kill you and your enemies are the people you know. It's a fact, you can't get away from that. You have not got an enemy that you've not let in your life. You might have people that are jealous, people that hate, people that are envy. They're not enemies. Your real enemies are the people that you've met in the duration of your life. And I'm telling you that as a fact. And I don't give it. There's no one that can make a contradiction to what I'm saying there. No one. That's just one of them clean cut things that no one can come back at. Look at your own life. Who's hurt you? The people you've met, the people you've let in. Not them knobs. Yeah, they might have smashed the car or done this or done that, but your real people, the enemy, is the ones you've met and had in your life. Everyone who's harmed me, I've met and sat with. The people that are trying to kill me now, I've sat with. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not like foreign forces. Yeah, like when I never sat with the Kinahans. But the people they used to do me, I'd lived around all my life. Do you get what I'm saying to you? It's always the people that you let in your life that come to ruin you later on. So the less people in, the less risk for you going forward. And that's everyone. You know, judge them well. Why? Because he might be decent at 17, doing his little bit of George, but he can switch at 21 and start thinking you're a helmet. Knowing how much you make, knowing how long you've been grafting for, knowing all these details, where you put your dough in your nana's house, in your bird's nan's house. You've only got so many spaces to put your dough, lads. And they're all saying, don't think you're smart. Us up here have put our dough in every space you're putting your dough now, and it's not safe there. You can do your art. Honestly, you've got loads of birds, decent girls, coming from decent mums and dads, coming from decent siblings, decent upbringing, nice school, but they got caught up with a bad boy. Why? Because they went to a fezzy. And they were on the cake, and the group there who's getting all the attention is the drug dealers. Stole your little daughter's heart. Before you know it, lad, she's banging 50 grand in her hands. You haven't even got a clue as a mum and dad. She's always going to her nan's, loving her nan. You haven't got a clue. She's got a little room in her nan's. Slot and wedge, firearms, everything in there. Go and check it out. Some of you sat here now will be understanding. My daughter's with a bad boy, and she always goes to Nan's. Go and check Nan's. Especially if you're from our estates. Just because we're off bad estates doesn't mean we haven't got beautiful people, mate. We're the best looking people out. Look at the controllers. Look at them. Just have a look at them, line them up, mate. I don't sit here like I'm some big, handsome mother. But I tell you what, every bird politician is weird. Aren't they? They're not like the Mars and that on our estates, are they? They're just not. I don't give a they're from Manchester. They're just not. They're not like your mums on the estates. They're not like nice. They haven't got that pretty council estate look on them, have they? They're just horrible, aren't they? They're like... I don't know. How'd you get that way? With all that money? How'd you look so horrible? Even when they dress, billionaires, they're throwing in It's like all yous, mate, running around with fake aftershave on, trying to big it up. It stinks of shit. Go and get the natural stuff, lad. Stop tapping into that fake oily shit. They're knocking it up in toilets in mosques and that. You're all splashing it all over your beds and yourselves, thinking, oh, I smell great. You smell hanging, lad. Just God saw your head out. Go and get some alcohol splashed on you, lad. Keep it real. Start turning the corner with all that shit. You walk down the street, you've got an Asian kid on the other side, he's knocking you out with some fruity smell, trying to call it Hugo Boss manhood. Hugo Boss lost your manhood, isn't it? And scatty out there, mate. And you got all these dickheads tapping into it, paying $2 ton for a bottle of oil from Dubai. Dubai? What's Dubai in 50 years? Hey, today? That's what it'll be called. Let's go today. Go ahead and shoot over there, kid. Like the new Marbella. That's what it is. Marbella. Marbella. Spell it wrong and everything, don't you? How can you say Marbella? Says Marbella. Marbella. Where's the Y? Where's the A? Fuck off. English is the powerfulest language. It's got to be God's word, hasn't it? Why? Because everyone can understand it. Dead easy, dead fast. Defo. Defo, lads, with salt on top, a little bit of vinegar. Might bang a little brown sauce on there, you know what I'm saying, chappy? You should become a team member there, Leanne. Fantastic girl. Fantastical. Lady G, baby, I've been getting terrored. Well, they thought they were terrorising me, but I just took the microphone off them, lad. Spat 10 bars in a minute. They didn't know what hit them on the chin, kid. Had them sitting there like they were homeless, begging for bifters, lad. Regardless, you could be smoking a bifter. Just give us a pull. So I left them, lad. How are you, box of frogs? What's up with you, lad? How come you call yourself that? Lennon, that's right, lad.
As a small business owner, you know that reliable broadband is
As a small business owner, you know to stay away from a bank and do what the Africans are doing.
Stay connected guarantee.
Telling you, it's good for them, it's good for you, lad. Just get the smackheads off Breck Road. Shoot down to Berry New Road. Get a van full of fake Gucci shit. Get the punter. Take him over to Birkenhead. Just tell him to open a quill cover and go, now then. All the Birkenheaders will sprint there like you say Colt. 4-5, smashing the fod off you. Go ahead, I'll have 10. The mas, the nanas, the sisters, the nieces all screeching round. I'll have 15. She wants 3, he wants 2. Birkenhead awash with pure Gucci from Berry New Road. You'll make a killing, lad. I'm telling you, you'll make a killing. Try it. You got to lose, lad. Be entrepreneurial. Give it a go. You learn from failure. Come on, I tell you. Yeah, you won't learn from that failure, would you, lad? Probably have the Africans chasing you up the road with machetes, lad. Kicking you out your own team, lad. You got no chance knocking up there, lad. That's their turf now, lad. You can't even walk through there of a night no more, lad. People locked your city off, you little scumbag. Why'd you let that happen? How did you let that happen, lads? Yeah, it's cosy with that big flower pot on my head. You got Adam McCormick, lad, what the f*** in Birmingham? I know, it's great, mate. Hey, it's a shame about your physique though, innit? Hey, fat bounce. Put the head on you, lads, like a leather medicine ball. Suggest you get out of that pool before you drown. Scumbag. Got breath like shit. Your birds are knit and you can't fly. Leg it. How about that there? Sweet cheeks. Hey? Chubby. Is that what your neighbour used to do to you on the sly, lad? While your ma was in the shop? Chubby. Hey, fill your gob up. You little creature. Ignore the trolls, people. That's what they're designed for. You know, they come in to be fod slapped, neck slapped, a little bit of this, little bit of that, and then sent on the way feeling dishevelled. Whoever they're sat with, you know, he's now the butt of their joke. Do you get what I'm saying? Everyone, you know, they've got an audience, like he's He's probably sat there, 3 or 4 of them, come in with his little snide comment, look what I say to him, bird. His kid's buzzing him, go on, Dad, show him. And I'll just roll him off. Kids like that, crying, oh, Dad, don't let him do this to you. He's fuming now, I'm on his hit list. When he gets home from work on Friday, he's going to look for me in his postie van and just deliver me like a stamp. I've got to be extra careful now. Got another gangster after me, but it's a postman. What again, I get postman screaming at me like they're going to kneecap me. They're funny, though. Honestly, God, they're funny, though. They make you laugh, don't they? You've got to laugh about it, people. Honestly, God, trust me. Look, you know when you're good inside, and you don't necessarily have to be happy. You can be an angry mother, be solid in here. You know, none of that shit anymore. Until I'm triggered in an hour. Watch me in an hour, come in and say it then. But I'll just lock off, lad. Just lock off for a bit and chill out. You know, come back on in 2 hours or something, have a buzz. I know I'm there, I can feel it. Because every time before I get shut down, I say to myself in here, lad, I'll just come off right for a minute. But I don't, I go in. Do you know, it's like me consciousness. It's being led astray by my unconsciousness. So my consciousness is saying, hey. But my unconsciousness is... Do you get what I'm saying? Like the unconscious moves in your body are the things that you're starting to do naturally. It becomes a conscious move, then an unconscious move, then a subconscious move. Some of you understand what I'm saying. And some of you won't. Some of you will know, some of you won't. Some of you won't realise, some of you won't have a clue. Cause I'm Darren G, and there's only one of me. And I'm Darren G, and there's only one of me. Let the bullet fall, let the fish go. I know. It just comes out sometimes. Trouble, Lynn, Lani, becoming 11. Marianne, Chris Bassett, deluded. That's why your dad got wigged, innit, lad? Oh no, that's Basnett. Sorry, mate. Your name's after them sweets, aren't you? Bassett sweets. What the fuck, lad? What are you, lad? That little sweet with the pink head? The Bassett sweet. Licorice. Nasty after one. Get out of here, lad. No. See the fight? You must just be sat off on me, you know, and just think I'm going for a float. Just bombs off me for a little head. Does a few laps. Lands back on me. Not doing me no harm, is it? Till it gets up nose or something. That. Shot something on my nose. Yeah, it did, mate. Stop shaving the hairs. Stop shaving the hairs out of the nostrils. If they overflow, lad, just trim it. Don't start going in like you've got a wizard. Right at the back of your nostril, removing the filter. That's why your hairs are in your nostrils. Filters. Same with you women, lad. Women are just as hairy, lad. Have you seen a woman when she grows a moustache? No go, mate. A woman with two hippies and headlocks like that, that's next level. If you're banging a bear like that, you're mad. Selling your lard. If your beard's got two hippies and a headlock and you're banging that, you're mad. Simple, mate, she must stink a pure B.O. Next level B.O. though. I'm talking. Gone, lad. Pure B.O. Pure. More potent than pure. You've got pure B.O. and you've got pure P.O. And when you're explaining it, you've got to say purely though, lad. She's got pure B.O. Instead of purely, pure B.O. You've got to say purely, pure P.O. Know what I'm saying, lad? Just tell her to shave it, mate. Get them armpits off, girl. It's the summer. I used to have a bird with hairy legs. I know. She shaved them and then like a day later, some stubble. Honest to God, like going to bed with a Brillo pad. Getting out of bed the next morning, baby scratches all over me gaff on half developed plagues on legs. Like needles, ripping me to pieces. I put up with it though. You know, tall, petite at the same time. You know, I don't mean like tall and humongous. I mean like not too tall but slender. She had calves from dancing high heels instead of a squat rack. You know what I'm saying? Different, innit? Different finesse. You know what I mean, peeps? Different type of development, innit? Thick but not thick. You get what I'm saying, peeps? Dense but not dense. They are different, you gotta admit it, mate. You look at a bird that does CrossFit, then you look at a bird that does Spanish dancing. No competition, kid. Every bird in CrossFit has got a backside like your alpha, like. Horrendous when you get to 40 and 50. Horrendous. Know what I'm saying, peeps? Horrendous, lad. But you know, everyone's to their own. You know, some guys like that shit, don't they? You know, getting headed at bedtime.